I love the Beatles, but this movie, Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Yesterday. Yesterday stars some guy I didn't give a shit to look up his name. It's this guy right here, and Lily James, Kate McKinnon, and Ed Sheeran's in it. And this movie is directed by Danny Boyle and written by Richard Curtis, two talents I love. Love Richard Curtis, love Danny Boyle, love the Beatles. Should love this movie, right? Well, this premise alone sounds awesome and very creative and very unique and very original. So this is about this guy who's a musician, and basically something happens. It's hard to explain because they don't really explain it themselves, but he gets into an accident, and then when he wakes up, he finds out the world is still the world, but the Beatles never exist. He lives now in a world where the Beatles never existed. So basically, he just takes all their songs and makes them his own, all the Beatles songs, and becomes famous off of Beatles songs. You even actually find out in the movie that there's more than just the Beatles that don't exist, other things too, but they mostly just focus on the Beatles. It's a love letter to the Beatles and stuff, and a guy plagiarizing their songs because they don't exist anymore. This movie sounded awesome. It really did. I saw the trailers. It said Danny Boyle, Beatles, world where Beatles didn't exist. That sounded funny, creative, very original. I love that idea. To be honest, from the first half of the film, I was digging the shit out of this film. I don't think it was great. I don't think the comedy really landed. I thought it was a pretty unfunny film, but I like the performances. I like the lead guy. I like that him and Lily James weren't like a romance. It was just a friendship, and she was his manager and stuff, and I thought he was a good singer, and I felt bad for the guy and shit, and then when he finds out the Beatles don't exist, there actually is some legit comedy in those scenes, and then when he's using the Beatles songs and stuff, it's actually really cool, and people are like in awe hearing the Beatles for the first time, and hearing the songs was really nice and stuff. And even when he meets Ed Sheeran, all that is really good stuff, and I actually like Ed Sheeran in this film. I think he's really good. However, then it just kind of loses its steam. It goes on for too long. It loses its gimmick, and just, I don't know. It falls into the cliched movies. It gets so predictable. You could predict everything that's going to happen. And then him and Lily James, of course, end up together. And then he admits to the world that it was plagiarism, even though it doesn't make sense because they still don't exist in this world. But whatever, he's got to do the right thing. I kind of wanted this movie to go in a different direction, but they went the most stereotypical direction that they could, because movies. I don't know what it is about the Beatles. They just can't, anytime the subject's about the Beatles, they just can't do it unless the Beatles are actually involved, like Hard Day's Night and Yellow Submarine. Great films, but movies like Across the Universe and like this, they just don't work. They don't work at all. And this one is not a bad movie, because I actually enjoyed some aspects. I liked Lily James and Ed Sheeran in the film, and I love the music. The idea and premise and concept is really cool and very creative. And again, I love the Beatles. I love George, John, Ringo, Paul. All of them are just sheer talents, and I just love the Beatles. But I don't know. I get it's a love letter to the Beatles, but I still want a really great, very clever and creative and enjoyable film. And I just kind of got like an okay, mediocre film, really. Some acting was good here and there. I don't know. I lost interest in the main character halfway through. He brings this annoying sidekick with him on these trips, and he's super annoying, and everything he says isn't very fucking funny. And just, I hated that they went so safe with this movie. I'm like, you have such a unique and original idea like this. Go balls out, go crazy with it. You don't have to go very safe. I also hated Kate McKinnon in this movie. I thought she was overbearing and, again, super unfunny. I don't know, I wanted to like this movie. In like the first hour, I was liking it. Then in the second hour, I just kind of lost me, as I just didn't give a shit about the movie anymore. And I was kind of looking at my watch, just waiting for it to end. It's not bad, actually. It really isn't. I would actually still recommend it just for the first half of the film, because it's actually legit good, but as a whole, I don't think it works. I think it's definitely one of Danny Boyle's weaker films, and if you're a Beatles fan, just listen to Beatles songs. Like, I don't know. I wanted to love it. It's okay at best. Take that what you will. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Yesterday I'll give it a 5.7 out of 10. I think that's a fair rating, because half of it I like, half of it I just don't care for. So, yeah, Yesterday. So yeah, that's my review for the movie yesterday. So in the comment section below, please tell me what is your favorite and least favorite Beatles song. Mine is Let It Be. I think it's the greatest Beatles song ever made, but yeah. What is your favorite? Comment below, let me know. As always, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.